Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Teenager Who Cooks. Today I will be making some cold noodles. These are basically, it's like a Chinese dish, and you just get a bunch of noodles, and it's kind of like a cold pasta kind of thing, and there's like vegetables, there's chicken, and it tastes really good. It's a great like summer meal, or you can bring it to parties and potlucks, and it's always like a very big hit, and it's super duper easy to make. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. And here I just have like a single pack of Italian spaghetti, dried spaghetti. I just got this from Costco, but basically you're just gonna want to follow the instructions on the package or whichever spaghetti you got to cook it. And yeah, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Alright guys, so the noodles are all boiled and ready now. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drizzle on olive oil and just kind of mix it all up with my two hands. And basically what I'm doing here is just like getting olive oil between all the noodles so they don't really stick that much. And it just makes them really shiny and nice. It's very pretty. Alright, now after you're done, you can just go ahead and put it in the fridge and start preparing the other ingredients. Alright guys, so here's the next step after preparing the noodles. You can see I have the rest of the ingredients here. This is one of the main ingredients. This is a big cucumber. What we're going to want to do with the cucumber is just cut it into tiny little like shredded cucumber pieces, like very small matchsticks. The carrots is the same. We're just going to shred the carrot up. The eggs, we're just going to we're gonna put on the pan into this super thin sheet of egg, and we're gonna take that and cut it up into tiny strips. The garlic, we're just going to crush and put in, or you can mince it. And then the cilantro will just be chopped. And then here's just some chicken that I boiled earlier, and I used 2 forks to shred it very thin. And yeah, so let's get started on preparing the rest of the ingredients. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna take like 2 spoons of this egg, and 3 should be sufficient. Put it on, just like spread it all around. Alright, now we're just gonna let it cook a little bit. Flip it over very gently. Try to keep as much of the shape as possible. It's very delicate. And I'll just be cutting it into strips later. Alright guys, so now all my egg is ready, so I'm just gonna cut it into tiny little slices, like this thick. You can see every time I cut, I'm just making these strips of egg. Alright guys, so here's my cucumber. Just gonna cut it into like flat pieces, big flat pieces like this. Now I'm just gonna cut them into small little sticks. Alright, so I've cut up the cucumber, shredded the carrots, cut the eggs, and now I'm just like using this Chinese mortar and pestle to smash the garlic, and this will be the last thing, and we'll just put all the stuff in a bowl together and mix the sauces and everything in. Alright guys, so here's the noodles out of the fridge again, and I'm just gonna start seasoning it. So here's just, I'm gonna add 2 spoons of sugar. This is salt. Alright guys, so everything here is kind of just like not very specific. I'm just like adding stuff to taste. I'm gonna add some soy sauce. And add some vinegar. Add some sesame oil. Add in the minced garlic from earlier. And I'll add some Chinese chili oil. I'm gonna mix this all together and just like check to see if I need to add any other stuff. Alright guys, so I've mixed up all the noodles. I just added a little bit of soy sauce in the end. So now I'm, if you're going to bring this to like a potluck or a party, what you would want to do is basically just put all the ingredients like just on top of the noodles right here and cover it with aluminum foil, and you, right before you're about to eat at the party or potluck or whatever, you just take some chopsticks or something and mix it up. But right now, just for the sake of eating it at home, I'm just gonna mix it up right now. So I'll just take a big chopstick full of noodles. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. On top, one side I'll just add a clump of cucumber. One side I'll add some egg. Other side I'll add some carrots. Some chicken on this side. This in the center. Nice little bunch of cilantro. Just like that, you have a perfect, super duper colorful, kind of like a noodle dish. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna mix this up in the bowl. Normally you would just want to do this in a big batch with all the ingredients and everything. Oops. But today, just for the sake of demonstration, I'm just gonna do it in a small bowl. Now I'm just gonna take a nice, even bite. My God, the flavor of those noodles is absolutely spot on. The texture is actually really good. The Costco noodles are pretty high quality. And there's like the freshness from the cucumber, the carrot, there's the flavor from the chicken, extra little texture. Oh my God, this is an amazing dish. It's super simple, and it's really surprisingly tasty for how simple it is. And every time I brought this to a potluck, it's always impressed everybody. So if you want a simple dish to try, this is it. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.